thunderstorms separate from the tropical storm. Now later tonight, very mild, just like last night. Temperatures only get down to the mid-60s in the valley, 62 in Old Forge tonight, 65 in Oneonta, and tomorrow looks a lot like today. So temperatures will be very similar. Low 70s in the North Country, mid to upper 70s for the rest of us. 78 in Oneonta tomorrow, 76 in Utica, and this is about what we would expect here in early July. Our normal high temperatures in the lower 80s, so mid 70s is pretty close. Now we will see a high UV index tomorrow. It'll be moderate, but about a 5, so kind of borderline high. That means that a sunburn is still possible in as little as 30 minutes, so take the proper precautions there. Now rolling the futurecast forward tonight, we'll continue to see a few widely scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, and then things are pretty quiet heading into tomorrow morning. May start off a little bit cloudy tomorrow, but we'll actually see plenty of breaks in the clouds in the afternoon. Some nice sunshine here, but notice the futurecast also showing a couple of widely scattered showers, just like today. We'll see a few of those rolling through, maybe a rumble of thunder or two. Still dealing with those in the late afternoon and evening hours, and then quieting down overnight tomorrow night. Now Saturday looks like a mainly dry and mostly sunny day, but you'll see the futurecast still picking up on just a couple of sprinkles, so an isolated shower not impossible there during the first half of the weekend. So tonight, mid-60s, we'll see those occasional showers and storms. Those continue off and on tomorrow, but we will see some nice breaks in the clouds as well. Mid-70s in the afternoon, and we're trending a little bit cooler for the weekend now, so highs in the 70s there. Same for Sunday, and we'll see a couple of scattered showers in here for the second half of the weekend. Now we're on the busy weather pattern again next week. That means daily chances for thunderstorms there, mostly during the afternoon and evening hours, as is typical. Nice and warm, though. Our highs will be in the 80s, and nights will be mild as well. Lows only getting down into the mid to upper 60s there, but this is about exactly what we would expect normally here getting into the early mid part of July.
Well, okay, Colleen, thank you. Welcome back as well. We'll have more eyewitness news when we return. Okay.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
We're looking at a time lapse of the last couple of hours when the heavy rain hit Utica between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight, and we still have it ongoing at the moment. Some pockets of heavy rain here as well. You can see that out towards Vernon, moving toward the thruway. And after this round of rain is over, we'll continue to see just more isolated occasional showers later on tonight. You can see that on the radar down towards the southern tier. We'll see these off and on through the day tomorrow as well, but the real heavy rain here is finally starting to wind down. It'll be moving out here over the course of the next hour or two. Now, because of all this rain, we do have a flood advisory. This includes the city of Utica all the way down out towards Hamilton and Oriskany Falls, and this is going to be in effect here until 11:45 p.m. We have already seen a good inch to 2 inches of rain, and another inch could fall before this is over later on this evening. So just remember, never attempt to drive onto a flooded roadway. Turn around, don't drown, as we say, and I've seen this quite often when it floods, so please do not be that guy and stay safe out there. We will see the threat of flooding ongoing here with storms again tomorrow. The ground is very saturated and we're expecting more heavy rain. Now, we've got to take a look back briefly to earlier on this evening. This strong thunderstorm moving through the Westernville Alder Creek area did some serious damage, and it was rotating as it moved through. Green color moving towards the radar, which is up in Watertown. Red color moving away. So we did have a little bit of a rotation as it was moving through that area. The damage in that area extensive. Roofs have been blown off. Trees, power lines have been taken down. You can see those storm reports here up into the Alder Creek area. There is a possibility that there was a tornado in this area. Now, we can't say that for sure until the National Weather Service goes there tomorrow, surveys the storm damage, and determines whether or not a funnel cloud did in fact touch down. But as we saw in Utica last week, it doesn't take a funnel cloud to do some serious damage. We're definitely seeing that tonight in this area. Folks are going to be recovering from these storms here for several days. Roads in that area are still closed. Avoid Westernville tonight if you can. Now, temperatures very mild for us. Low to mid 60s for lows later on tonight. And tomorrow, just like today, we'll get into the 70s in the afternoon, low 70s in the North Country, mid 70s elsewhere. So it will still stay very mild, but we'll still have this chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm through the night tonight. Here's tomorrow morning, dealing with a couple of those, but just like today, later in the day is when we'll see those ones that have some heavy heavier rain. You'll see some breaks in the clouds here on the futurecast as well. Hoping to get a little more sunshine in here tomorrow than we did today. Still, we have those showers and storms ongoing in the evening, kind of finally starting to wind down tomorrow night. Saturday morning may start a little iffy, but will give way to some nice sunshine in the afternoon. That'll be a nice break from the showers and storms. Enjoy Saturday afternoon as much as you can, because the rain will be returning on Sunday. We've got the jet stream across the area here, and this pattern is just going to continue to bring us one round of storms after the other. That continues into next week. So tonight, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Beware of flooded roadways. Seek an alternate route. Turn around, don't drown. We're down into the mid-60s. Tomorrow it's mid-70s. Still the occasional shower or thunderstorm. Watch out for the heavy rain and high winds as those move through. A nice break for us on Saturday, but more showers possible on Sunday. And David won't be happy about the trend next week, because we've got thunderstorms likely canceling more games. Are in the forecast every day next week. A very, very typical mid-July pattern for us, and temperatures are what we would expect for this time of year as well. 80s during the day, not cooling off much at night, only getting into the 60s there.
Well, Colleen, thank you. You've been certainly busy this evening. We appreciate it. When we return, our sports director, David Edelstein, will have all your sports.
Your eyewitness weather forecast.
So we do have official reports now. These are from the 911 call center that basements are flooded out in New Hartford, Clinton, and the New York Mills area. I've been watching the live view of the Squoit Creek, which continues to rise at the moment as well. So we do have a flood advisory in effect right now. Rivers and streams continuing to rise. We are in a lull from the heavy rain right now. You can see that now north of the Thruway, just north of the Rome area, actually heading to where the damage was from earlier on today. But notice that we do still have more rain downstream on the radar, so we are expecting more rounds of rain to come through later on tonight. The heaviest, the worst of the rain is over, but we are not in the clear here for the rest of the night tonight. Most importantly, do not attempt to drive onto a flooded roadway. Turn around, don't drown. And if you're in an area that is susceptible to flooding, you've seen flooding there in the past, you'll want to move to higher ground tonight. We're likely going to see those subside tomorrow, but we do have more storms in the forecast, so more rain possible. Now, we saw some of this earlier, but this is storm damage that we had in Westernville earlier tonight. Also, the Alder Creek area with a lot of damage as well. Andrew taking these photos for me of the storm damage. Tons of trees snapped there, power lines down. Cars were crushed by a lot of these trees. And check out this house. Donna McEwen sent in this photo, and this roof was completely ripped off of this house. So this storm did not have a tornado warning as it was moving through, but based on the damage photos, it looks like a tornado possibly touched down there. Now, we will know officially whether or not there was a tornado once the Weather Service goes out tomorrow. This will be the damage. Take a look at the area and determine if there was a tornado, what strength it was as well, and have many more details on that. So check back for Eyewitness News tomorrow evening. We'll have all the details on you for that, but my thoughts are with those folks tonight, definitely recovering from the storm. And here was a look at the radar as that storm moved through. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning, but not a tornado warning, and that had some lightning with it as it moved through. The storm did weaken once it moved out of that area, but you can see on the velocity here, the storm was rotating. The green color means it's moving towards the radar, which is up north, and the kind of reddish color here is moving away from the radar. So we did have a little bit of a spin going on with this storm. A lot of that damage was along the intersection of Route 46 and 274, and we did see the damage going up into the Forestport area as well. So again, the Weather Service will go tomorrow and determine whether or not there was in fact a tornado. I'd be surprised if there wasn't, though, based on the damage photos from tonight. Believe it or not, this heavy rain not associated with Elsa. Elsa is going to pass us by well to the east tomorrow. This will be more of a problem for New England. We'll have our own showers and storms to be dealing with. Now, temperature-wise, mild tonight, low to mid-60s for us, and tomorrow we're in the mid-70s again in the afternoon. 73 in Old Forge, 76 in Cooperstown tomorrow. So pretty mild, but still dealing with the showers and storms. You'll see that on the futurecast tonight. They'll be scattered in the morning, still dealing with those. Tomorrow, I think we'll get a little bit more sun to break out than we did today, but that could fuel those strong thunderstorms coming through later in the day. So we'll have to monitor for the flooding threat again tomorrow. Things kind of wind down overnight tomorrow night. Saturday may start off a little cloudy with a shower or two, but we are giving way to some nice sunshine for Saturday afternoon. Nice and mostly sunny there, and that'll be a break from the showers Sunday afternoon, but they will return to the forecast, or Saturday afternoon rather, and they'll return to the forecast on Sunday. More showers next week as well. So a very busy pattern continues. Tonight down to the mid-60s. 60s. Tomorrow, mid-70s in the afternoon. Scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible for us once again. A little bit of a break on Saturday, but more showers for Sunday. We're in the 70s this weekend, trending a little bit cooler now than we have been early in the week, but we are looking at 80s for next week. Very typical for us as we get here into the early to mid part of July. Almost said June. It is in fact July now. We're in the 80s in the days, 60s at night, and another stormy pattern next week. So much like we've been seeing, rounds of showers and storms just one day after the next.
What's going on? And you've certainly been busy tonight, Colleen. Thank you. We have more Eyewitness News when we return.